Hi there, it's Roger from Dinton. I hope you're well. Welcome to HIIT Strength Training. We're going to be done and dusted under 20 minutes. The idea of this training set is that we do 5 exercises 3 times over, working each one for 20 seconds each. Great workout, great for building. On today's session, we're looking at chest, shoulders, and back strength. This is a great all-round workout for it. Now, as you're working through this training set, do 2 things for me. Make sure you're in barefoot as you're doing the exercises, and I want you to feel like, you know, if you try and pick a piece of paper up off the floor with your foot, I want you to feel that engagement with your foot, so big toe to little toe, fully engaged through into that hold. The other thing I want you to try and work on throughout the set is using the weights and resistance that's suitable for you. So if you need to increase the weight, increase it. If you decrease it, work it through as well. So HIIT training is about high intensity interval training. You can increase the pace, you can decrease the pace, but whatever you do, train, make sure it's safe, relevant, and effective for you. Grab some water, cheers. Take a sip, lick around your lips, and hydrate. From there, we're going to find a space. We're going to check around one way, check around the other, make sure you've got plenty of room. Just check your hands above your head, make sure you're not going to put your hands in light fittings. Okay, so from here, let's give you a bit more angle. Okay, so from there, we're just going to punch across our body and a big rotation through the column of our spine. I want you to lift your torso up towards the ceiling and chest up nice and high as you rotate through. From here, we're going to tuck up and high, rotating through the shoulders, trying to get a bit more movement here. From here, we're going to swing and turn, reach up, push up high to the ceiling. 4 more here, 3 more here. 2 more. Last one. Work through a heel dig in behind, swing the arms forward and back. Drive your pelvis forward, lift your chest up nice and high through it. Pulling through. 4 more here. 3 more here. 2 more. Last one. Looking side lateral kick. Now grab the wall if you need to for the balance, or if you've got the strength, kick wider. Again, lift the sternum. You're going to feel the abs working. So that chest bone is lifting up towards the ceiling, kicking out wide and strong through that leg. 2 more. 1 more. Shake it out. Kick out both legs. Change leg. Kick. Drive. Feet parallel to each other. Glutes strong. Chest lifted. Push up and wide. Keep working it hard. 4 more here. 3 more here. 2 more. Last one. Take it into an easy jog. Just building the heart rate up nicely. And you don't have to take the impact into it. So you could literally, like me, just working through the toes and the ankles, driving it through. You can take it into a sprint here if you wish to. Work it safe and effective for you. From here, roll the shoulders back. Lift the chest up high. And you're going to kick the elbows back into position as you work through. Change direction, drive it forward. And release, shake it out. Okay, let's go through our 5 exercises with you. Okay, so grab yourself a light set of weights just for the warm up. And you can use this as you go through. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start with our feet, a fist gap apart, toes facing forwards. So from here, we're going to hitch our left hip up. We're driving that foot off the floor. We're going to tuck the elbows in. We'll drive 3 shoulder presses up nice and high. We're going to shake out the hips. We're going to change over to the other foot. Now the foot, you need to grasp that piece of paper that we were talking about earlier off the floor. So you're going to grip the floor with your foot. Engage it. Lift the pelvis. Drive the shoulder press. That's our first exercise. Second exercise, we're going to get into bent over fly. We're going to hinge from the hips, going to keep our legs nice and strong. You can have your feet out. You can turn your feet out if you wish to into this angle here. Whichever feels comfortable for you. Okay, so as you're going through here, we're going to take the arms up wide into our bent over fly position. Now, a great tip here is watch your technique and form so that you might have one arm that's going higher or slower than the other. See if you can equal it up. It's a pretty tough exercise. Our third exercise, we're going into our calf raise. Again, scrunch the feet to your floor, scrunch your feet into the floor first, then raise up. Feel what happens to your heels. Lift, return, drop down. Lift, raise, drop, return. And again, keep that movement strong. We're then going to bend over. We're going to work on our kickbacks. So we're going to keep the elbows into the side of the body. We're going to drive the arms back behind us. So like in a bit of a skiing motion. Now you can see here that I'm rotating the wrists. So the palm of the hands come up behind me. And we're dropping through here. So it's a strong kickback, really working through the back of the arms. Doesn't matter if your chest isn't parallel to the floor. What does matter is you're getting the full extension through the tricep. Our final exercise here is our bent over pulls. We're going to back into a pull position, and we're going to tuck the elbows in nice and high. We're then going to drive the weights up to the chest and return back into position. Now, you'll find with this that you won't need necessarily a high weight to be able to make this effective workout, but do have a second set just in case you need it to make it easier or harder. Let's train. So start from the top. Here we go. Remember, our trendelenburg. We're going to hitch the hip first. Our toes going to face forward. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So we're going to work 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to change leg. Remember, grip the foot to the floor and then swap. So single legs, drive your pelvis forward, lift your chest. Can you sustain balance? Can you create the right movement? Can you see what the hips, can you feel what they're doing? If you go off balance, you need to re-engage that foot to the floor and grip. 3, 2, 1, bent over fly. Shake the shoulders, hinge. Again, feel your foot position that feels comfortable for you. It could be a turn out on the foot to be able to give you a bit of play. It might be you want to turn into play because you're a runner and you want your feet that fist gap apart. So those feet are directly underneath your seat bones of your pelvis. Strong lift, slow lower. 3, 2, 1. Into standing calf raise, raise through front raise. Return back down again. Up, calf raise, raise. Draw back down and lower. Up, raise, lower, lower. Keep working it through here. And as always, if you go off balance, I'm loving your work. This is about challenging yourself, challenging a proprioception of your body, the way that we find balance. And rest there. Into our bent over kickbacks. Again, rotating through the wrists and lifting the palm of the hands up high to the ceiling behind. Softness in the knees, strength in the back. And again, feel the extension all the way through the back of the arms. Twist, turn. 4 more here. 3 more here. 2 more. 1 more. Still in this position here, we're going to pulls. Let's go. So punching down to the floor, lifting up nice and high, tucking the elbows in. Try and feel that little pinch in between the shoulder blades on the top point. High reach, high pull. 3, 2, 1, and rest. First round complete. Shake out the pelvis. Get a bit of a circle here. You should be feeling a bit of a chisel here in the abs as well, perhaps, especially if you're engaging the core nicely throughout that training. Take a sip of water. Use the active recovery. And release. Let's go. Round 2. In 3, 2, 1. Trendelenburg hip raise. Drive through into shoulder press. Elbow tuck into the side, retract shoulder blade. Again, check standing foot facing directly forwards. Elbow tuck into the side. Remember, every 3, change that leg. If you just did 6 like me, you're going to do 6 here. And changing to 3s again. Remembering gripping the floor with the toes. Swap again. Abs tight. Come on, pull it in. Drive the pelvis forward. Keep working it hard. Release. Bend over, fly. Let's kick. Go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Calf raise. Front raise. Now on this exercise here, I want your feet that fist gap apart again. Gripping the floor with the big toe. Lift, raise, return, lower. Lift, raise, glutes in tight, lower back engaged. Three, 2, 1. And release into our kickbacks. Now each time we're looking for that full extension on the arm. We're keeping the elbows in the same point, they're not drifting forward or back. For a strong kick back forward and through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into bent over pulls. Reach down to the floor, high retraction in the shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Good, good. Shake it out. Round 2 complete. Take a drink of water. Well trained. Whew. Round 3 coming up. Stretch and finished. 2 minutes left. From the top. 3, 2, 1. Chandela back. Hip hitch. Let's push through. Elbow tuck into the side. Swap on the 3s. Big toe grip to the floor. Four exercises left in 3, 2, 1. Going off balance there. Bent over fly, please. Toes face in. Feel the pinch between the shoulder blades. Get that height on the arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 minute training left. Let's go. Calf raise, grip the toes. Raise, return, drop. Lift, raise, return, drop. And again. Strong lift, strong lower. And release. Kickbacks, triceps. Rotate through the wrist. Hands to the shoulder. Full kickback. Come on, keep going. Last one. Into the bent over pulse. Come on, let's finish this out. 20 seconds left. Come on, you worked hard. Show me what you got. And we got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Really, really good training set. But now, punch out, release the shoulders. Stretch high and release. Open up the chest. Heel kicking behind. And release. Forward hinge. Stretch. 4 of these to finish. 2. Last one. And rest. Interlock the fingers. Roll one way, roll back the other way. Superb training set. Thank you so much for joining me. Grab your water. As always, if you didn't live, hashtag live, didn't replay, hashtag replay. Let me know how you got on with that one. I'll see you next time for the next one. What a great workout. Love it. Really, really well trained. Cheers.